ICD-10 PCS JJ-PCA guidelines, page 024. This is part 8, right?
Yep. Multiple procedures are coded if...
We're continuing with this explanation. Multiple procedures are coded if several conditions, and the condition that we have is number D, right? B3.2D. What is that condition?
The intended root operation is attempted using one approach, but is converted to a different approach.
Right. The doctor goes in to do a procedure using one approach, but then in the middle of it, he switches. He uses another approach. So you have to do multiple codings here. The one attempted and the one done, right? And we have an example here, right? The example is a laparoscopic cholecystectomy, which was the attempted one, and it was converted to an open cholecystectomy, right? So we have to code the two things. The first one is percutaneous endoscopic inspection, and the second one is open resection, right? So the code for the first one is this one, 0FJ44ZZ. The J means inspection right here. See, the J means inspection, and the 4 means the approach, percutaneous endoscopic, right? And the second code, the T means resection, and the 0 means open. Okay, so the first one was attempted, but then the doctor changed the procedure, and then the second one was the one that was actually done. But we need the two codes to report the whole operation. Okay, so that's our theory for today, and now we're going to do a little problem. And ready, set, go. All right, PCS JJ-PCA. This is page 611, exercise 40, and it's a level 1 exercise, and it reads like this.
Percutaneous insertion of Greenfield IVC filter.
Right. This is a percutaneous insertion of Greenfield IVC filter. And we're just going to give you an extra tip here. IVC. What's IVC?
Inferior vena cava.
Inferior vena cava. Okay, that's the only tip that we give you here. Okay, now we're going to come to 3. So you can pause the video and then give us the PCS code for this procedure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 06H03DZ. Okay, you got that? 06H03DZ. If you got it, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a tip. Okay, the first tip that we have is?
Start with insertion of device in.
Insertion of device in. You go to the index, you go to the I, and then you start with insertion of device in. Be careful that just after insertion, there's inspection, and then you might jump to the next one while you're looking for the body part. Be careful that you stay in insertion, okay? Insertion of device in. And the second tip we have is?
IVC stands for inferior vena cava.
Inferior vena cava, which is the body part, and also?
Greenfield filter is an intraluminal device.
Yeah, you're not going to find Greenfield filter when you're looking for the code, but you're going to find intraluminal device, and both things are the same thing. Okay, Greenfield filter is probably the brand name, but it's an intraluminal device. All right, so with these tips, you should be able to give us now the path to the code, okay? You know the answer already. The answer is 06H03DZ, but now we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path to the code, how we got to the code, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the summary of the whole problem. This is, the procedure is a percutaneous insertion of a Greenfield IVC inferior vena cava filter. Okay, there's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First, you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you start to go to insertion of device in.
You start with the I and insertion of device in, and then you go
to vein.
Vein, and then?
Then vena cava inferior.
Vena cava inferior, and then you have one code right next to it, which is?
It is 06H0.
06H0, okay? Now this is the code that you find from the index. Now we're going to check this in the tabular. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to a tabular.
Then you start with the first three characters.
Which are?
06H,
The 0 means,
medical and surgical.
the 6 means
Lower veins.
lower veins, which is the body system, and the H means,
Insertion.
which is the root procedure, right?
Right.
The root operation, right?
Right.
Okay, now we have one more character from the index. What is that?
That's 0.
Which is
Inferior vena cava.
inferior vena cava, which is the body part, right? Now we're going to look for the approach, right? What's the approach that we have in the text?
3.
3, because it's percutaneous, right?
Right.
And now with what's it called? With an instrument, right?
Yes.
What is the instrument that we have?
Device.
An intraluminal device, right? Or a
Yes.
Greenfield filter, right?
Or
That's an intraluminal
Also
device.
D. It starts with
Which
D.
is the D, right? A Greenfield filter is intraluminal device, so that's why we choose D, right?
Yes.
And now, do we need an extra code for to identify this procedure? No. That's why we put the Z at the end, because we don't need a qualifier. Okay, and the equal sign in the end means that we double check this code, so the answer is 06H03DZ. Okay? All right, so we invite you now to visit our website, which is www.jjcoding.com, and also
You can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
just click in the red rectangle that says subscribe, and then you'll be subscribed to our videos. Okay, and what do I get?
You will get up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
That's right, so don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.